The program started with Georgian College and their applied research program actually reaching out to MediPharm. They have a competitive start manufacturing program where they look for companies like MediPharm Labs. Obviously the close proximity, geographically us being a business that just started a few years ago in Barrie, we were on their radar. So they reached out to us. We have some great engineers that work for us here at MediPharm, and so they were able to quickly put together a scope of work. So I think we knew we had a need to do this sort of data collection, but when you're in startup mode and you're just trying to, complete orders and get products shipped, you're not always looking at the granular efficiency. So it's great to have, the Georgian College program come in and do some of that analysis for us. It's what they call a big data project. So what they're basically doing is they're collecting data inputs from all different steps of our manufacturing process, putting those into one place where we could see it all, and then comparing lot to lot, manufacturing to manufacturing run to find efficiencies in our process for not only to save money, but to increase revenue on some of our yields. So a lot of what we do is with plant-based material. So with a plant, obviously you get difference from crop to crop of those plants. And so when we run it through our supercritical extraction machines, we run it at a different temperature and pressure. And what the Georgian Big Data Project was able to do was to pinpoint some of those pressures and temperatures where we get our best yields. So we've already implemented some of those changes, and we're already seeing improvements on both the top line and bottom line. Barrie has a lot of great manufacturers, and I think it's a segment that's growing in our region of Ontario. So I think that the program itself really brings kind of that next step thinking to manufacturing. If we're going to compete with other jurisdictions around the world, then we obviously need to do it in a more efficient manner. And so a program like this is, greatly needed in Barrie and in all of Ontario. So I think there's a great future for that. For MediPharm itself, I think that there's some great opportunities to collaborate in the future as they bring opportunities to us, and then an opportunity for us to have access to a talent pool right here in Barrie. So as these students either move to Barrie for the program or are from Barrie, it's great to know as we look for new applicants that they're out there and being trained right here in our community.